President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's transformation agenda focuses on providing infrastructure for the people and making the roads motorable at all times. To realize this objective, the Federal Ministry of Works has adopted stringent monitoring strategies of ongoing works in all federal roads nationwide to ensure quality control and completion of projects according to specifications. To make the roads motorable during the Yuletide season, when traffic is usually high on arterial roads, the federal government initiated the Project Safe Passage, which was flagged off by the Honorable Minister of Works, Architect Mike Onolememe.
In furtherance of our commitment to improve federal roads network in all parts of Nigeria, today we are opening a new chapter in the delivery of services on Nigerian roads as we launch Project Safe Passage on federal roads across the country. The implication of this new initiative, Project Safe Passage, is to ensure that by December 2012, Nigerians will be able to experience good road corridors devoid of potholes, which will in turn promote safe motoring and passage on all federal roads across the country.
Unlike in the past, when Nigerians had to sleep on roads as a result of traffic gridlock occasioned by fade portions and potholes during this end-of-year season, the trend is now changing for good. In 2011, the Federal Ministry of Works took proactive steps in planning ahead when it set up a committee on traffic management. For the first time, the Abuja-Lokoja Expressway, Benin-Ore-Shagamu Expressway, and many others were free of the seasonal traffic congestions of the past, when travelers were forced to sleep on the road. The recently inaugurated Project Safe Passage is a program of the Federal Ministry of Works designed to ensure that repairs of fade portions and potholes on the nation's federal roads are completed to enable Nigerians enjoy smooth traveling during the Christmas and New Year celebration period. To make the program effective, the ministry took a step further to create 3 task forces, each headed by a director with a mandate to constantly monitor the progress of the rehabilitation works on the arterial roads and corridors, as well as ensure set targets are achieved. Task Force 1 takes charge of Enugu-Port Harcourt dual carriageway, Enugu-Onitsha dual carriageway, and 9th Mile Obolafo Otupo-Makurdi Road. This corridor captures Enugu, Abia, Imo, Rivers, Anambra, and Benue states.
If you knew what the condition of the road from Lafia to Makurdi, Makurdi to Aliade, Aliade to Otukpo, Otukpo to Otupa, then Otupa to 9th Mile, if you knew what the condition was before we commenced our effort to restore that corridor, you will appreciate, even the people using the road appreciate the work we have done along that stretch.
With the efforts of the contractor now, I think it's quite commendable compared to what it used to be. The road used to be almost completely non-motorable. But for now, we can see that the efforts are ongoing and are high, and we are appreciative of government efforts. We are also grateful to the contractor handling the road because they are doing a quality work.
The area that they park very well is helping a lot. There are some areas that they have already the tide, which is smooth. I experienced such area from Taraku towards down to Aliede. For Aliede, there is some area that is good, but I can see people patching it now, which is very nice.
now move to Enugu, Onitsha. At least we have secured the Onitsha-bound lane from Enugu to Onitsha, including from Opiweka to Zix roundabout. And of course, you know, we had already done from the head bridge to Opiweka. That is, we ensured the expansion of the road from 4 lanes to 10 lanes. And I think that is the only part of the country where you have this type of road network. So for the first 3 kilometers from Headbridge to Opiweka, we have a 10-lane carriageway there. But now, Enugu, Onitsha, even people, the travel time is less, and the key performance indicators show that at least we have made quite a success of considering what it was before.
Task Force 2 is in charge of Ilorin Jeba Mokwa Road, Mokwa Makira Tigina Road, Tigina Birningwari Kaduna Road, Kaduna Zaria Kano Road, and Kano Katsina Jibia Road leading to Niger Republic border. This corridor captures Kwara, Niger, Kaduna, Kano, and Katsina states.
From Tigina to Birningwari, we also have a contractor there, Precon Associates, who is also has clarified about a kilometer of the bad sections, which is working, and has patched over 50% of the 50 kilometers, within the 50 kilometers of the road. From Birningwari, that is from Birningwari to Kaduna State border, there is a contractor working for PEMA, JFK, who is also has patched all the potholes between Birningwari and Kaduna State border. From Birningwari to Kaduna, we have Broni currently working, and they have also patched about over 60% of the road, except for some sectional repairs which they have not started scarification. From Kaduna to Zaria, PEMA is doing under direct label, and they have patched most of the potholes there. While Zaria to Kano was divided into 3 sections. There's a section being undertaken by a contractor engaged by PEMA, that is Shelter and Roads, which is also working on the sections. While PEMA direct label Kano is doing between the Kaduna state border with Kano up to kilometer 80, up to kilometer 70. They have also patched that section. While Triactor has completed the patching of the potholes from Kano up to kilometer 70, with the some sectional repairs carried out to date. So I can assure you to date the section from Kano to Zaria has been tackled. That from Zaria to Kaduna has also been done by PEMA, while Kaduna to Birningwari, we have done over 60 kilometers.
Speaking, the work the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing or Transport is doing as regards the rehabilitation of this major road, not only Kaduna Birningwari Tegina Makera Road, but even the roads that links Kaduna Abuja is very, very commendable. Very, very commendable. We are actually, the AURTW is actually appreciating the work so far. So I think the Federal Ministry of Works is doing a good job and we're expecting more wonderful jobs from the Federal Ministry of Works. It's a very commendable. We appreciated it.
The Task Force 3 takes care of Abuja, Lokoja, Okene Benin Expressway, and the corridor captures the Federal Capital Territory, Kogi and Edo states. The three task forces have been working tirelessly to ensure that Project Safe Passage is successful. The Enugu-Port Harcourt dual carriageway, which has received serious criticism in the past, is now wearing a new look owing to Project Safe Passage interventions. The numerous potholes on the road have been rehabilitated. Construction giant Julius Berger is among the contractors deployed to the road for serious palliative maintenance.
I think the most remarkable is the success we have achieved on Enugu to Port Harcourt. That road, especially the portion from Okigwe to Umuahia, was virtually impassable. People were using other routes, and those other routes were not designed for the type of traffic plying them. So if you go there now from Okigwe down to Umuahia, at least we have secured the Port Harcourt bound lane, and we are trying also, before the contractors close for the year, we are trying to secure also the Enugu bound lane.
The length of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway dualization road is divided into two sections. Where we are now, right now, you can see what is happening because of the soil underneath. They are now excavating those places out and replacing with boulders to make sure that when they fill it back with the sharp sand or laterite, it will be very, very good for the motorists. And it will last for quite some time before we think of repairing this road as required.
Here is Okigwe local government in Imo State, and this is expressway that leads from Enugu to Port Harcourt, and this is Okigwe Junction. The nature of this road before is more than critical. It is a very big risk to the motorists, especially for us that are doing business here. We don't sell because people don't apply this road. They do cut it from Afiko because of the nature of this place. And we thank the federal government for remembering us, especially our Honorable Excellency, Mr. President Goodluck Jonathan, for knowing full well that this road is very, very important.
We are happy just for now, because for some weeks ago, a month ago, we have been dying. People have been dying for this road. You know, we are always on the road. We saw hell in this particular area, but we thank God for now. The work is going on.
The work is fine because we lost many things at least 2 months ago for this road. So these people that are doing it, I congratulate them. God bless them.
The Honorable Minister of Works, Architect Mike Onolememe, has been on ground inspecting rehabilitation works on the Benin-Ore-Shagamu Expressway, beginning from Downson Road, Benin City. The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The Ibadan to Ilorin, Jeba, Mokwa, Tigina Road. and the Abuja-Lokoja Expressway. Communities and motorists around this dual carriageway are very happy over the sharp improvement of the road.
Development on ground is very appreciated. Since formerly the roads are only one and the vehicles are having difficulties in passing away. So now we are having at least double lane.
When this road is one lane, a lot of things normally happen then, a lot of accidents, road traffic. But ever since they made it double way now, at least we experience it, we enjoy it now.
Before the dualization of this road, we've been experiencing accidents and a lot of traffic jams.
This is the Lokoja road, and formerly this road was so congested before, but now when they don't do this double lane, so I think there's no much hold up again, and there's no much accident again.
5 days after he inspected the Benin-Ore-Shagamu Expressway, where he directed the construction of concrete rails instead of metal rails on both sides of Ovia River Bridge, the story has changed for good. Both sides of the bridge now have concrete rails to prevent vehicles plunging into the river, and works on the road have improved tremendously. The Minister of State for Works, Ambassador Bashir Yuguda, has been on the Lafia-Makurdi-Otukpo 9-mile Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway corridor, where serious works have changed the face of the road recently. Works on the roads nationwide have been quite impressive.
rehabilitation and expansion of the Abuja-Lokoja highway is very much on track and is on course. I'm saying that because you recall that we started this inspection from Zuba Junction this morning, all the way to Trugiri interchange to Gwagwalada, from there on to Kwale, to Abaji, and now Lokoja. And the 4 sessions of the project, work is going on well. In all, the total distance is about 181 kilometers. Out of that, about 125 kilometers of dual carriageway is ready, which means that we have certainly attained over 50%, if you like, maybe at about 58 to 60% of the entire length. Having achieved that, I'm upbeat. And I'm upbeat that the program of work that we have for the completion of the Abuja-Lokoja dual carriageway is very well on course. And I want to assure Nigerians that by the end of the first quarter of 2014, this particular project will have been completed.
To ease traffic congestion on the 181-kilometer Abuja-Lokoja Expressway, which is currently being dualized by 4 contractors, the Minister of Works has directed the contractors to open the completed sections of about 121-kilometer stretch of the road to motorists during the Yuletide season. With this trend of works ongoing at different parts of the country, 2013 promises to be a happy year for Nigerian roads, as the Federal Ministry of Works is taking advantage of the dry season to accomplish its plans for the road sector.